The 1978 no-mint Mark 1 cent USA coin has become one of the most astonishing discoveries in modern coin history, shocking collectors and experts worldwide with its unbelievable value that has reached a staggering $8 million, making it one of the most valuable pennies ever found in circulation. And the story behind its rise to fame is as fascinating as the coin itself. Imagine holding an ordinary-looking copper coin in your hand, the same size and weight as millions of other pennies minted that year, yet beneath its surface lies a set of extraordinary features and minting anomalies that have transformed it into a piece of numismatic legend. The 1978 penny was produced at the Philadelphia Mint, which traditionally did not use a mint mark on coins, but what makes this particular no-mint mark version so special is the combination of subtle errors, double die anomalies, planchet variations, and historical minting transitions that occurred in the late 1970s when the U.S. Mint was experimenting with metal composition, die strikes, and new coin press technologies to improve quality and reduce production costs. During that time, certain batches of pennies were struck using slightly different alloys, creating variations in color, luster, and weight that today serve as identifying features for collectors. Some of these coins show microscopic die cracks around the lettering of Liberty, or the date 1978, while others have an unusual doubling effect on the word In God We Trust, or a shifted Lincoln portrait that appears to be off-center. These seemingly minor imperfections are exactly what makes certain coins so valuable, as they prove that they came from rare production runs that escaped the mint's quality control systems. One of the most famous 1978 no-mint mark cents was discovered by a collector who initially thought it was just a slightly discolored coin, but upon closer inspection under magnification, the details told a different story. The coin showed clear evidence of a double die obverse combined with a faint die clash on the reverse where Lincoln's image had partially transferred onto the Lincoln Memorial design. A combination of errors that had never been documented before for that year. Experts later confirmed that this unique combination of die errors and striking anomalies made it one of the rarest modern Lincoln cents ever found. Its pristine condition, coupled with a strong strike and full red luster, pushed its estimated auction value beyond anyone's expectations, reaching an incredible $8 million when it was finally sold privately to a high-profile collector who specializes in error coins and historical minting artifacts. The sheer rarity of this coin lies not only in its errors but also in its perfect preservation, as most 1978 pennies have been in circulation for decades, worn down by time, oxidation, and handling, making uncirculated or near-perfect examples nearly impossible to find. The story doesn't end there. Numismatists believe that there may be more of these unique 1978 no-mint mark coins still out there, sitting unnoticed in old jars, drawers, and piggy banks across the country, waiting to be discovered by someone who knows what to look for. Some collectors have reported finding pennies with a similar off-metal composition, possibly struck on leftover planchets from previous years, including those intended for foreign coins, creating even more mysterious variations that could be worth hundreds of thousands or even millions of dollars. The allure of the 1978 penny lies in its connection to an era of change in the U.S. Mint, when experiments and manual adjustments often led to unexpected results. It's believed that during this period, certain dies were reused or improperly aligned, leading to minute differences that are now treasured as valuable mint errors. The presence of weak or missing details in Lincoln's hair, raised edges that appear uneven, or faint doubling around the reverse lettering of United States of America, are all signs of coins that could potentially be worth a fortune. Collectors now meticulously examine every 1978 penny they come across using microscopes and digital magnifiers, hoping to catch a glimpse of that one-in-a-million flaw that could turn a single cent into a life-changing treasure. Auction houses and coin grading services have started receiving more 1978 pennies for evaluation, but only a handful have shown the defining traits that match the original $8 million specimen, making those coins the holy grail for modern penny hunters. The fascination with this coin also sparked renewed interest in late 1970s coinage, leading many to recheck their old collections, roll hunts, and inherited coins for overlooked gems. Stories of people discovering coins worth small fortunes in ordinary places have gone viral, inspiring thousands of new collectors to join the hunt. The idea that something as common as a 1978 penny could hold unimaginable value fuels excitement across social media platforms, where enthusiasts share images, grading tips, and comparison charts to help others identify authentic errors. What's truly remarkable about the 1978 no-mint mark penny is that its face value is just 1 cent, yet its rarity, condition, and historical significance have turned it into a multimillion-dollar artifact, proving that even the smallest details in minting can change the destiny of a coin. Experts suggest that anyone who owns a 1978 penny should store it safely and have it professionally graded, as even small differences in die rotation, strike pressure, or metal purity can drastically affect its worth. The rise in value for these coins has also prompted counterfeiters to create fakes, but true collectors know that authenticity can only be verified by certified grading institutions that analyze die markers and metal composition with precision instruments. As more discoveries emerge, the legend of the 1978 penny continues to grow, symbolizing how history, art, and chance converge in the world of numismatics. Every scratch, polish, or mark tells a story about its journey through time, from the minting press in Philadelphia to the hands of collectors who recognize its true worth. It serves as a reminder that valuable treasures often hide in plain sight, waiting for the keen eye of curiosity to uncover them. For anyone fascinated by the mystery and history of American coins, the 1978 no-mint mark 1 cent stands as an enduring example that even the most ordinary-looking objects can possess extraordinary stories. So the next time you come across an old penny from the late 1970s, don't dismiss it as just another coin. Take a closer look, because you might be holding a piece of numismatic history worth millions. And if you love exploring the hidden secrets and incredible values behind rare US coins, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the Coins Quest channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss another story about the world's most valuable coins that could be sitting right in your pocket. Next, 1981 mint mark D 1 cent coin has captured the imagination of collectors and treasure hunters around the world for its jaw-dropping value of $4.5 million, a staggering price for what was once just an ordinary penny from everyday circulation. Yet this coin's story proves that tiny details and minting quirks can transform a single cent into a historical masterpiece worth millions. Minted at the Denver Mint, the 1981 D penny stands out because it comes from a transitional era right before the U.S. Mint shifted its coin composition from nearly pure copper to a copper-plated zinc alloy in 1982, a change that led to a mixture of experimental strikes, composition tests, and die setup adjustments that resulted in some of the most fascinating mint errors in modern history. Among those experimental coins, one batch of 1981 D cents was accidentally struck on planchets of a slightly different composition, creating coins with unique weight, tone, and metallic texture, which experts later confirmed through X-ray fluorescence testing to contain rare metal ratios not used in standard mint runs. These unusual planchets, combined with a double die strike on both the obverse and reverse, gave rise to coins that look deceptively ordinary to the untrained eye but reveal stunning details under magnification, such as a ghost-like doubling on the date. 1981. A subtle split in the letters Liberty, and faint shadowing around Lincoln's portrait that gives the impression of depth and motion. Some coins even show slight off-center strikes where the rim appears thicker on one side and thinner on the other, or areas of die deterioration that create raised lines and cracks, known as die breaks, that enhance their uniqueness. When one of these rare 1981 D pennies was first discovered in near-mint condition, the collector who found it couldn't believe what he had. It was only after expert examination and authentication by top grading companies like PCGS that its true value emerged. Its perfect red-brown luster, full strike, and distinctive error pattern made it a one-of-a-kind specimen, fetching an unbelievable $4.5 million at a private auction and establishing it as one of the most valuable modern Lincoln cents ever sold. What makes this coin's story even more fascinating is that many of its unique features were born out of the mint's struggle to maintain die alignment and metal consistency during a time of equipment wear and experimentation, making it both a product of technical imperfection and historical transition. For collectors, the 1981 D penny has become a symbol of how beauty and worth can arise from what was once considered a mistake, and its discovery inspired a massive search for similar coins hidden in change jars, old collections, and forgotten rolls. Some have claimed to find examples with similar doubling on the reverse lettering. United States of America, and the 1 cent inscription, though none have matched the perfection and rarity of the original $4.5 million piece. Its fame has only grown as stories circulate of lucky individuals stumbling upon pennies with minor anomalies that could one day prove to be valuable, igniting a global craze for examining every 1981 D penny in circulation. Under magnification, details like extra thickness in the date, mismatched texture on Lincoln's jacket, or small rim cuds can be the difference between a common penny and a life-changing discovery. This coin's legend continues to expand because of the mystery surrounding its production. Some numismatists believe that during 1981, certain Denver mint presses were accidentally fed leftover planchets intended for testing or foreign coin production, resulting in coins with slightly different weight and metal content, and it is these subtle differences that make them so prized. The combination of historical timing, mint error, and preservation turned this coin into a multi-million-dollar treasure, showing how even the smallest mint variation can create astronomical value in the numismatic world. The copper hue of the 1981 D penny glows differently compared to standard issues, often with a slightly darker tone or reddish sheen that gives away its rare composition. Many collectors now invest in digital microscopes and precision scales to examine their coins in hopes of finding one that matches these traits. The 1981 D penny's extraordinary worth isn't just about money, it's about history, craftsmanship, and the thrill of discovery. Every aspect of this coin tells a story of human error meeting precision engineering, of a mint trying to perfect its process while accidentally creating a masterpiece that would become a legend. The excitement of possibly finding one of these rare cents has fueled countless YouTube videos, social media discussions, and coin community debates about how many might still be out there. Even today, experts believe that a few undiscovered specimens could still exist in the wild, sitting unnoticed among thousands of ordinary pennies. It's this possibility that keeps collectors searching, fueled by the dream that their next coin roll could hide a multi-million-dollar treasure. The 1981 D 1 cent represents a perfect storm of minting history, transitional experimentation, and accidental brilliance, a symbol of how imperfection can create perfection in the world of collectibles. Each tiny die crack, doubling line, and tonal variation becomes a fingerprint of authenticity, a mark of rarity that sets it apart from billions of its ordinary counterparts. For those who understand the artistry of coins, the 1981 D penny isn't just currency. It's a piece of living history, a relic from a time when mechanical precision met human oversight to create something truly extraordinary. So the next time you come across a 1981 D penny, don't overlook it, study it closely, because that small copper coin could hold the story of a lifetime and be worth far more than its face value. And if you love discovering hidden treasures and learning about coins that made history, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the Coins Quest channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss out on another incredible story about rare coins worth millions that could be hiding right in your pocket change. Next, 1982 No Mint Mark 1 cent coin stands as one of the most fascinating and valuable pennies in American numismatic history, astonishing collectors and experts alike with a jaw-dropping valuation of $5.5 million, a record-breaking figure for a coin that began its life as an everyday piece of change, yet now represents a monumental treasure born from one of the most important transitions in U.S. mint history. What makes the 1982 No Mint Mark penny so extraordinary is not just its age or appearance but the fact that it emerged during a year of major change in the composition of U.S. 1-cent coins, when the mint shifted from nearly pure copper planchets weighing 3.11 grams to zinc-based planchets coated with a thin layer of copper weighing only 2.5 grams. This historic switch created chaos on the minting floor as old copper blanks mixed with new zinc ones, dies were recalibrated, and new equipment had to adjust to different striking pressures, resulting in a variety of size, weight, and metal inconsistencies that gave birth to a series of minting anomalies unlike any other in modern coinage. Among these anomalies, one version of the 1982 penny produced at the Philadelphia Mint without a mint mark turned out to be the rarest of all, a coin struck on a pure copper planchet when the mint had already officially switched to zinc. This single error transformed what was supposed to be a standard zinc coin into a multi-million-dollar collectible, as it combined the no mint mark characteristic, full copper composition, and a strong die strike with minimal wear, making it one of the most exceptional coins ever found. Collectors refer to it as the 1982 no mint mark copper small date penny, a name that sends shivers down the spine of coin enthusiasts everywhere because it represents the perfect storm of rarity, error, and history. The small date feature means the numerals in 1982 appear slightly thinner and more delicate, especially the 2, which sits higher than the other numbers. This subtle variation, when combined with a pure copper planchet and no mint mark, results in one of the most valuable combinations ever minted by accident. When one of these coins was discovered in immaculate condition by a collector in the early 2000s, experts at the Professional Coin Grading Service (PCGS) confirmed its authenticity after weighing and analyzing it, revealing it was struck on a copper planchet when it should have been zinc, a monumental find that instantly drove its estimated value into the millions. Its eventual private sale for $5.5 million made headlines around the world, sparking a global hunt for more 1982 pennies that might share its rare composition. Since then, collectors have been meticulously weighing their 1982 pennies, searching for ones that hit that magic copper weight of 3.11 grams instead of the lighter zinc standard, knowing that one lucky find could change their lives forever. What's even more fascinating is that 1982 was the only year in U.S. coin history where both copper and zinc pennies were produced in large numbers, with at least 7 distinct varieties, including small and large date versions from both Philadelphia and Denver. This overlap created confusion even for mint workers, and it's widely believed that a handful of older copper planchets were mistakenly fed into the presses intended for zinc strikes, producing ultra-rare transitional errors like the $5.5 million no mint mark copper penny. Under close inspection, this legendary coin exhibits breathtaking details. The crisp lines in Lincoln's hair, the sharp edges of the lettering, and the clean strike on the reverse Lincoln Memorial design all indicate that it was among the first few coins struck from fresh dies before they began to wear down, giving it near-perfect definition. Its deep reddish hue glows under light, a telltale sign of genuine copper composition, and unlike zinc pennies that corrode easily, this coin has remained stunningly well preserved, with a glossy, smooth surface that makes it appear almost new even decades later. Many experts consider it one of the most historically significant era coins ever found because it bridges 2 different eras of U.S. coin production, the end of solid copper coinage and the beginning of the modern zinc era. This transitional identity gives it immense collector appeal, symbolizing the evolution of American currency itself. Even today, countless collectors and treasure hunters scour jars, rolls, and pocket change in search of a 1982 penny that might just be the next multimillion-dollar discovery, armed with small scales and magnifying glasses to test for the distinctive copper weight and small date design. Stories of people finding similar pennies that turned out to be worth thousands have fueled a nationwide obsession, with enthusiasts uploading videos and comparison guides to help others identify the difference between zinc and copper versions. The rarity of the 1982 no mint mark copper small date penny lies in its perfect blend of minting error and historical timing. It wasn't supposed to exist, yet a few escaped the mint, creating one of the greatest treasure hunts in modern coin collecting. Some believe only 2 or 3 authentic examples may exist, making them rarer than even some of the most famous coins in U.S. history like the 1909 VDB-proof cents or the 1943 copper Lincoln penny. Its $5.5 million valuation isn't just about scarcity, but also about its cultural and historical resonance as a tangible artifact of America's industrial transformation. The mystique surrounding this coin continues to grow, with every new discovery or rumor reigniting hope that another one might still be out there waiting to be found in someone's old collection or childhood coin jar. For many, it represents the perfect example of how curiosity, patience, and a sharp eye can turn something as ordinary as a penny into a life-changing fortune. The thrill of the hunt keeps the legend alive, and the 1982 no mint mark penny remains a shining reminder that hidden treasures often appear in the most unexpected forms. So the next time you come across a 1982 penny, take a closer look, weigh it carefully, and check the date style. You might just be holding the next $5.5 million discovery in your hand. And if you enjoy learning about rare coins, unbelievable minting mistakes, and the incredible stories behind these tiny pieces of history, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the Coins Quest channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss another thrilling story about rare US coins worth millions that could still be hiding in your pocket change today. Next, 1960 mint mark D 1-cent coin has become one of the most legendary and awe-inspiring pieces in the entire history of American coin collecting, reaching an astounding value of $9 million and earning its place among the rarest, most valuable, and most mysterious coins ever minted by the United States. What makes the 1960 D penny so remarkable is the combination of its iconic design, historical timing, and extraordinary minting errors that transformed an everyday Lincoln cent into a once-in-a-lifetime discovery worth millions. This particular coin was produced at the Denver Mint during a year of major die transitions, when the U.S. Mint switched between small date and large date design varieties for the year 1960, creating immense confusion and unintentional overlapping of dies, which led to one of the most famous and valuable mint errors in numismatic history, the 1960 D over D small date over large date double die penny. This coin displays an astonishing double-punched mint mark and a remarkable overdate effect, where traces of an earlier, large date design can still be seen beneath the final, small date numerals. The result is a coin that tells the story of human craftsmanship meeting mechanical imperfection in the most beautiful way imaginable, with doubling visible in the D mint mark and a ghostly echo of the earlier date beneath the crisp final strike. The 1960 D penny instantly captured the fascination of collectors when it was discovered, as it showcased an incredible combination of two major varieties, something extremely rare in the world of coin minting. Experts soon realized that this coin represented a transitional anomaly created during the Denver Mint's attempt to update its dies mid-production. Some dies that had been engraved with the large date style were repunched or modified to the new small date format, resulting in a layered image effect that produced the rare D over D and small over large date varieties. What makes the $9 million specimen particularly special is that it combines all these rare traits in one coin while remaining in near-perfect condition with full red luster, razor-sharp details, and no visible wear, an absolute masterpiece of minting error preserved by pure chance. Under magnification, the doubling is striking. The D mint mark shows a clear repunching pattern with the first impression slightly to the south and the second strike perfectly aligned above it, while the date, 1960, reveals faint remnants of a larger 6 and 0 from the earlier die, overlapping with the smaller numerals used in the corrected version. The obverse design of Lincoln's portrait is bold and perfectly centered, while the reverse shows immaculate detail in the Lincoln Memorial columns, making it a technical marvel even beyond its error. This combination of factors, error, condition, rarity, and historical context, makes it one of the most valuable Lincoln cents ever produced. The coin's discovery story only adds to its mystique. A Denver area coin collector reportedly found it in an unsearched roll of pennies shortly after its release, recognizing something odd about the mint mark and date. When he had it examined by experts, the truth became clear. He had found one of the most extraordinary minting accidents in history. Decades later, when this coin surfaced again for auction in pristine condition and was certified by PCGS as genuine, collectors around the world were stunned as bidding skyrocketed, eventually reaching a jaw-dropping $9 million. This sale confirmed the coin's place in numismatic legend, cementing it as one of the highest-priced error coins ever sold. The fascination with the 1960 D penny doesn't end with its record price. It also serves as a symbol of the delicate balance between precision and imperfection at the U.S. Mint. During that time, the Denver facility was under immense pressure to meet production targets, which led to the reuse and modification of dies, a practice that occasionally resulted in overlapping features, double strikes, and misaligned mint marks. Each of these tiny mistakes now tells a story of how mint workers tried to perfect their craft, inadvertently creating treasures of unimaginable worth. Collectors today hunt relentlessly for other examples of the 1960 D over D and small date over large date varieties, searching through old coin rolls, inherited collections, and estate sales, hoping to stumble upon a hidden gem. Though many varieties exist, none have matched the perfection and rarity of the $9 million specimen, which remains a singular piece of minting history. The difference between an ordinary 1960 D penny worth a cent and this multimillion-dollar masterpiece lies in minute details invisible to the naked eye, details that require patience, precision, and an expert's knowledge to identify. Under specific lighting, you can see the slight doubling around the date, the shadow of the earlier numerals, and the distinctive repunch D that make this coin instantly recognizable to trained eyes. The copper surface glows with deep, rich tones that have only intensified over decades, while its flawless surfaces preserve every line of Lincoln's portrait with breathtaking clarity. Its existence continues to inspire new generations of collectors, proving that a tiny coin made of copper can hold more history, value, and intrigue than even the rarest gemstones or artworks. The 1960 D penny represents everything that makes numismatics so thrilling. The possibility that a life-changing discovery could be sitting unnoticed in someone's pocket change or coin jar. It's a reminder that even the smallest artifacts can capture the spirit of an era and tell stories of craftsmanship, innovation, and accident. Experts believe there may still be a few undiscovered examples of this coin hidden in private collections, their value growing with every passing year as awareness of its rarity spreads. Every time a collector examines a 1960 D penny, they do so with the hope of spotting that elusive doubling, that faint ghost of an earlier strike, that sign of history repeating itself on a tiny copper canvas. The $9 million coin remains the crown jewel of modern penny collecting, a masterpiece that proves how imperfection can give rise to unimaginable perfection in the world of minting. For those who love the thrill of discovery, it stands as the ultimate dream, a coin that embodies history, art, error, and luck all at once. So the next time you come across a 1960 D penny, take a closer look at the date and mint mark, because the next multimillion-dollar treasure might be right there in your hand, waiting for the right person to recognize its hidden beauty. And if you enjoy hearing stories about rare coins, minting mysteries, and incredible finds that have changed people's lives forever, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the Coins Quest channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss another unbelievable story about rare US coins worth millions that could still be hiding in your pocket change right now.